Let's walk through all the options that TECHMANIA offers. Please note that some options are not available on iOS and iPadOS. On the graphics, we have the usual resolution, full screen mode, and VSync. VSync is on by default, but if you don't mind tearing, you can turn it off to unlock the frame rate. Since game pulls input once per frame, a higher frame rate may result in more precise input, but is also dependent on your device's pull rate. Under audio, we have the various volumes, and this option called audio buffer size. This is a fairly low-level option, and it's recommended that you leave it at default, unless you experience significant audio delay. If that's the case, then try decreasing the buffer size and see if the delay gets better. But if you set the buffer too small, smaller than your system can handle, it may cause stuttering, or the audio to stop working altogether. Next, there's a lot of stuff under appearance. There's language, and then there's skins. There are 4 types of skins, each corresponding to different parts of the game. Notes are, well, notes. VFX are these effects after you hit the notes. Combo is this line of text, and game UI is the remaining miscellaneous stuff, such as the scanline. After skins are these toggles. This is the loading bar. This is the FPS display, and this is the judgment tally. Lane dividers are these horizontal lines drawn between lanes, which may help you tell which nodes are in which lanes. Beat markers are vertical lines, and there are 3 options. Hidden doesn't draw these lines at all. Show beat markers draws 1 line per beat. Show half beat markers draws 2 lines per beat. Background scaling defines how the game scales background image and video. The default is fill entire screen, where the game scales the background so that it covers the entire screen. If you choose fill game area, then the background will only cover the area of the top and bottom scans, ignoring the top bar. In some cases, this may make more of the background visible. Finally, miscellaneous. Rule sets will be explained in another video. Custom data location allows you to pick a custom location for tracks and skins instead of the folders next to TECHMANIA.exe. Touchscreen text does what it says. An offset and latency sends you to the timing calibration screen. Follow the instructions here to find the optimal node offset and input latency. Node offset moves all nodes forward or backwards in time to compensate for audio and video delay. Input latency applies an additional offset to judgments in order to compensate for your device's input latency. And that's all for the options.